ahead, Jeff.
Yeah, I guess I'll start. Thank you all. My name is Josh Kappel. I live right down the street. I was actually caucused for the senator earlier this year. I'm an attorney. I work with the nonprofit Sensible Colorado. We're about educating the public about alternatives to the failed war on drugs. For me, really why I got into this issue is a friend of mine in college received a marijuana conviction. And because of that marijuana conviction, she lost her federal financial aid for a year. But this resulted in her actually not being able to finish school, and it resulted in this drug conviction following her around for the rest of her life while she was trying to get a job. And so, why I'm here today is to tell you about what Amendment 64 does. Amendment 64 is an amendment to the state constitution that would regulate marijuana like alcohol. It'll make the private use of marijuana by adults 21 years of age or older no longer a criminal offense here in Colorado. And each year there's roughly 10,000 adult marijuana arrests or citations. And what this would do is it would stop that. It would allow our police officers to no longer have to make that arrest. It would allow our prosecutors to no longer spend their time prosecuting these crimes, and allow our judges to kind of clear up their docket so they don't have to worry about this. And this all makes sense because marijuana is objectively safer for both the individual and society at large than alcohol is. Alcohol leads to 37,000 deaths each year. That's according to the Center for Disease Control. There's none related to marijuana. Alcohol has been proven by the Journal of Addictive Behavior, that it causes 21% of all violent crimes are alcohol related. Not the case with marijuana. A couple other things, the health related costs. According to the British Journal of Pharmacology, the health related costs of alcohol are $165 per user per year, whereas marijuana it's $20. And so, objectively, marijuana is far safer for the individual than alcohol is, and it doesn't make sense for us to spend our limited law enforcement resources. You've heard about how we haven't hired new police recruits. It doesn't make sense for them to be focusing on non-violent marijuana offenses. And so, the other thing our initiative does is it regulates marijuana. It takes marijuana off of the street corners and puts it behind the counter, where people require an ID. You have to be 21 years of age or older to purchase marijuana. And we believe that this is absolutely critical to protect our young people. Here in Colorado, we have a medical marijuana system, and and if we look, at all the studies, they show that alcohol and tobacco use are going down in our society. Tobacco use especially. Through public education, through strict regulations, tobacco use has gone down. But marijuana use, on the other hand, has actually gone up among young people. Studies repeatedly say that marijuana is more accessible, more easy to get in our high schools than alcohol and tobacco, regulated drugs. And what's absolutely so fascinating is